Hello to everyone out there. This is Amanda Ray coming to you with another interview. And today I have a special guest for you. You guys are going to love this one. For those that don't know Jacqueline, I've been following her for some time now. I've followed her success. Not only that, when she first actually started this online journey, I was extremely excited to learn about what it is that she's doing and how she did it, because she went from pretty much earning nothing online to now being a successful online marketer. And looking at my notes here, she's a full-time entrepreneur, mother of three, wife. She has 4 grandchildren. And what she's going to do is share with us some of the things that she went through to find success. And then what we're doing is we're hoping that this information that we provide will inspire people to keep pushing forward, to start their online or offline journey, and to know that if we can do it, anyone can do it, because we didn't go to school for this, right? We just learned some simple strategies that we are implementing on a daily basis that's allowing us to bring in and generate a full-time income. So here with you, I have Jacqueline. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Amanda. I am doing great, doing amazing.
Yes, I'm glad to have you with us. And if you can just tell us a little bit about yourself and your story.
Okay, great. I'm so honored to be interviewed. I thank you so much for just having me on. But as you stated earlier, I did, when I came on Facebook, I didn't come on Facebook for, with the gossipy type stuff or whatever. And I didn't really know I was just on Facebook because everybody's on Facebook. And so I started seeing different, opportunities and how you can do this and how you can do that. And I got involved. I mean, anything you probably name, I probably did it. And, but I didn't have success until like here recently, and one of the main reasons that I wanted to be an online marketer and, to be successful is because I knew that I deserved better. I've worked in jobs, factory jobs, warehouse jobs, all my life. And there was always something, on the inside that said, I can do better. I deserve better. And that's one of the first things that we have to believe, is knowing that we can do this and that we can deserve. We deserve a better life, And I'm not knocking the 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Because we need those people as well. But if you have that burning desire that you can, you want more, then you have to go after it.
Yes, I totally, I know, I understand, and I know, because it's so funny that you said that. I was working at a job, and I used to manage conferences, and it was so crazy because I started as an administrative assistant, and then they bumped me up to managing these conferences, but they didn't pay me more. So I was doing 2 jobs, and it was just like, this isn't going to work. Like, I don't want to do this forever, and I'm only making, a little more than $1,000 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So like you said, you have to have a burning desire. You have to want this bad enough in order to strive and keep going, even when you have failures. So
Right.
If you can share with us, how long did it take for you to actually start to see success from the time you started your online journey up until now?
Well, I had some success, but it wasn't enough, to really just live off of, if you want to say it like that. But I had success, and I'll never forget, my first sale, of course, it's like, oh my God, I made money. And so in the beginning, when we start this, it's really about the money. We think it was about the money, it's about the money. But the longer that you do it, and the more it becomes about helping the people. So it took me some years. I'm going to say at least about 3 years before I, saw like the success that I wanted. And I'm still not where I want to be, but, I keep pushing. So actually this month, Amanda, on the 14th, I will be job free for a whole year. So I'm excited about that. I'm so excited about that, because that was my ultimate goal, was to not have to work, a 9 to 5. Because when I was working, I would literally get sick when I had to clock in. I just didn't feel it. I just would start feeling bad. And then I would just look at my coworkers and stuff because they would be so excited about a 50-cent raise at the end of the year. I'm like, are you serious? Mm-hmm. So it took me some years. It took me some years to, before I started seeing some success. And so I'm excited about, the opportunity and about, the plan that we can take in this online journey, and even offline, so yes.
Correct. And one of the things I want to touch on, because you said it took 3 years, what was it that you started doing differently in order to see that success even after 3 years? Not only that, I want to say congratulations with your year of being job free. That's amazing. I remember my first year, and I was just so nervous because my income was what supplied. I had it for so long, I was afraid to give it up. But I was like, I have to let go,
Yes.
Let go and let God, leave it in his hands and have faith that what I'm doing is the right thing. So I want to ask you, what changed after 3 years of failing that you actually started seeing consistent success?
I would say that it was my mindset. I changed. I started doing affirmations. I had to learn from people, you know what I'm saying, who had exactly what I wanted to have. And today, I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. I follow great people, of course, like you know what I'm saying? Because, yes. Because, and then, there's so many people that I've learned from, so many people. I remember, one particular young man was saying the more videos you do, and I know you probably say it too, the more you get yourself out there, because it's a know, like, and trust factor. People, they don't just join the opportunity or, they join people. People join people, and they have to know, like, and trust you. And the only way they know, like, and trust you is you have to get your pretty face out there and show people who you are so that they know that you are a trustworthy person. So I would say just, finding and listening to great mentors, people who had the success that I want to have.
Correct. And you just basically start duplicating what it is that you see others doing. Okay.
Yes.
So another thing that I want to touch on is are there certain things that you feel is absolutely mandatory in order for people to have success when they start?
I think that one of the main things, and I got a lot of this from you as well, is attraction marketing. Like if you're on Facebook and you're doing online and you use your page, for, to earn your money, there's a lot of things. You have to have your page set up properly. You don't want a lot of people sharing stuff on your page and, their businesses. So I would say attraction marketing has got to be one of the main things, because you don't have to chase people, because when you get it right, they come to you. And that makes it easier. That makes it so much easier, because then you have the passion to where you can really help these people change their lives.
Mm-hmm. And I love what you said, because that was the thing with me. I didn't want to chase people. When I first got into this industry, the way I was being taught was to start these conversations with people, and I didn't want to do that.
Right.
I felt it was so, it was just too time consuming.
Right.
I noticed that I would be having conversations with people for weeks, and sometimes it got me absolutely nowhere.
Right.
I'm like, I wanted people to see the power in what it is that I'm doing, and then come to me.
Right.
And then find out if what I have can help them.
Yes.
So, a lot of people, they say, well, I don't have the results, or what if they see this person, or what if they see that person? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, people connect with people, and who may not connect with me may connect with you, and vice versa.
Right.
So it's one of those things where you have to just, I think a lot of people, they just overthink the process.
Mm-hmm.
And they think about all of the things that can go wrong, instead of really focusing on all the things that can go right.
Right.
But what I love about this is that there's so many things that can go right, and it overpowers the things that can go wrong, you know? So like at the end of the day, if it goes wrong, most likely you're going to lose some money, right?
Yes.
But at the
Yes.
end of the day, if things go right, you're going to have financial freedom, spend more time with your family, get to do the things that the average person may not be able to do. But not only that, you're helping other people.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
think that when we start this journey, we really need to focus on all of the things that can go right and
Right.
really stop focusing on the things that can go wrong, because at the end of the day, what's going to happen? You're going to lose some money, you know?
Exactly.
And I tell people all the time, if you really think about all of the Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts that you purchase, I mean, it really, you know, I had a lady today that she's going ballistic about spending $100. And, you know, for some people, $100 is a lot, but I know that there's a lot of people that spend $100 in a week on just coffee alone.
Exactly.
You know? So when we really think about our priorities and how bad you want it, you know, um, when I really wanted to get out of my job, I was working 3 jobs at one point.
Right.
Jobs, you know, and it was like, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. And it's so funny. I started this journey and I tried to start it with a friend of mine back in 2015. And she was like, nope, nope, nope. And now here we are in 2019. And I did a training in my office with her a couple of days ago. And I'm like, dang, if you would have started back in 2015, even though I lost a lot of money, God gave it back to me tenfold, you know?
Yes.
And
Yes.
she's just starting now. But, you know, one of the things I love is it's never too late. It's never too late. So another thing I want to ask you is, when you are online and you actually start an opportunity, what are some of the things that people should focus on when they first get started with an online or offline opportunity?
Well, when you make that decision to start, I think one of the main things you want to do is learn the opportunity. Educate yourself as much as you can about the opportunity. You know, find out, about the comp plan. Find out about everything so that and if it's a product, then use the product. You don't want to sell something that you're not using because you don't know anything about it. And so the best way, to not have that happen is you be first partaker of that particular product or that particular service. So that way you have all the information, the inside and the out, of your particular business. Because people are going to come and they're going to ask you, what about this and what about that? And so you want to be able, there's nothing wrong with not knowing the answer, but you want to be able, to have experienced your particular product, your particular service, so that you can help, your potential customers and clients when they ask you these questions.
And I think that's so important as well, because there's so many people that purchase things and they don't even go into their back office. They don't know how to navigate. They haven't looked at the training. And it's just like, you're really wasting money, you know?
Right.
And that's really important. And you never know what's back there that can really help speed up your success.
Right. Right.
You know, I think that that's really important. You know, if you take this serious and treat it like a business and not like a hobby,
Yes.
move along faster. At the same time, educate yourself, and then again, be able to explain to other people what it is about your product or service when they're ready to join. And that's
Yes.
really important. You know,
Yes.
it's just like at your job, you can't work the cash register if you don't know how to open it and use it.
That's right.
It's the same. It's like the same thing. And again, I like to apply things to the regular 9 to 5 because that's where most people are at
Right.
currently, so they can understand. It's the same thing. People are not going to put you at the drive-through, if you don't know how to take an order and serve. It's just like, it makes no sense. So what I want to do is wrap it up. But what the last thing that I want to do is ask you, if you can share with the audience, and for those who are watching this video, this is coming from Jacqueline again, who has struggled for years and finally has found her way. And I want you guys to click on her link in the description and follow her on her YouTube channel and just really get value and really take heed to the things that she shared. But if there's one thing that you can share with the audience that you feel is the thing that is needed the most in order to be successful, what would that one thing be?
Amanda, I would say find a great mentor. That's gonna cut your learning curve down, because when you're first online and you don't know how to do things, you know, there's so many opportunities out there. There's so many scammers out there, you know, a lot of things that don't work, but you have to find a great mentor and that you can learn from, and that takes away, you know, your learning curve, and it helps eliminate a lot of money being lost.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say, you know, would be one of the main things. And then, of course, never ever quit. Even if, I mean, being online, you have to be prepared to lose money. You have to be prepared for that, because it's going to cost you money. You have to invest in yourself. But never, ever, ever quit. Don't ever quit on your dreams. Never, because it is possible.
Yes, yes. And I agree. A mentor changed my life. I had so many sponsors, but one mentor, his story, and not only that, his teachings helped me tremendously. And I made a decision that if I was to make it, I would mentor people.
Yes.
That's what I would do, and show them and let them know, nope, you don't want to do this. You want to do this. Nope,
yes.
Don't go that way. Go this way. And yes. That really, you're right. That absolutely, you know what? You're the fifth interview this week. And that's the one thing that all said, a mentor changed their life.
Yes.
You know, yes. It's just a really good feeling, because, you know, you have to have people out there in order for you to really see that success.
Right.
Because I remember there was times where I was like lost, and I could pick up the phone, and even if he wasn't available right then and there, he would always call me back. He would always answer my questions and always was there to help me. And I promised him, if you spend time with me, I'll do whatever it is that you need me to do. You know, yes. So it went from, when I first started online, it went from how much can I make to what do I need to do to be successful. I just wanted to know what to do. I didn't care about the money anymore, because that wasn't working. Me focusing on the money was not working. What do I need to do to be successful? And I want everybody to know, you need to go in there with that mindset to be ready to be a thug when it comes to your, you know, your journey, your online, your offline journey. Yes. So I just wanted to say thank you for taking this time and doing this interview with me to share with people. I started to do these interviews because I wanted people to know it's not just me. You know, a lot of people is like, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. But what about everybody else? And speaking to the people now, there are hundreds of thousands of people that are having success. And you can be one of those people. You just have to be determined. You have to have a mentor, and you can't give up on yourself. So thanks again, Jacqueline, for coming out with us today. I feel truly honored. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we will see you guys back another day with another interview. Jacqueline, her information will be in the description of this video. Check out her channel. Make sure you subscribe. And have a great weekend, guys. TGIF. And we'll see you back next week. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.